Hey guys, it's me. I hope you're having a good week, and as usual, I just want to share my heart with you. So, I saw a short clip on TV of a guy proposing to his girlfriend, and normally I would change the channel knowing that a bunch of cornball things were to follow, such as, or maybe a little bit of. But as you could imagine, he knelt down and he pulled out the ring, but when he went to put it on his girlfriend's finger, she first had to take off her promise ring that her parents gave to her as a teen. This really touched me, and the Lord kind of tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This will be you one day, my faithful daughter." You may not be able to relate to my exact situation, but I know that you can relate to the fact that when you love somebody with all of your heart, there's no better feeling than them being proud of you and knowing that your faithfulness hasn't gone unnoticed. This made me think of one of my favorite quotes, which simply says, "Do what makes you happy," and then happy's crossed out with the word holy written underneath. Now don't worry, this doesn't mean not to spend time with awesome people that you love or to quit doing your favorite hobbies, but it does mean to first make sure it's what God wants for us, that it's His desires and not ours. In 1 Corinthians 2:16, Isaiah even says that we have the mind or the spirit of Christ. The more that we're spending time with God each day and striving to be like His Son, the easier this will get. So don't worry, because it's not a natural thing to be like Jesus. We have to pray and persevere and start over every day. Now you may be more at the beginning of your walk where you're thinking of these huge things that you now know you need to lay at the feet of Jesus to be more holy. Or you may be rocking this out for years now, which honestly this video isn't really for the lost. It's for saved people to challenge and push us to be better. The Lord wouldn't have given me this. I'm probably speaking to a lot of leaders right now, but we haven't gotten to perfection yet. We're not in glory yet. And I'm sure there's still something tiny that is keeping us from being like Jesus. When I'm evaluating myself, it doesn't tend to be these big sins in front of me, but it's, does this make you holier? How is this edifying me? Is this something more selfish or easy or lazy, or is this what God wants for me, what God has for me? I'm just going to give you a minute to think of something in your life personally that very well may not be something bad, but is it making you better? I'm really going to give you a minute to think about this, because I do these videos to touch people and to challenge people like my friends and people do in my life. For me, the purpose isn't so you watch my clip and are like, "Oh, that's good," and then walk away and there's no change. Alright, I know this was a challenge, but like the Lord told me, you will be blessed for your obedience, for your holiness. Thanks, guys.